What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're taking on the No Lottery Players Rebuild Challenge. And before we get into it, let's try to set a like goal of 100 likes today. You guys have been amazing with the like button lately, and I appreciate it so much. It helps out a lot. You guys have no idea, but we're super close to 10,000 subscribers, guys. Like, we are literally, I think, less than 200 away. So if you have not subscribed, change that right now. Be a part of the first 10,000 subscribers on my channel. And guys, we're taking on Damian Roman's challenge, who's been commenting it the last 4 days, the No Lottery Players Rebuild Challenge. And the reason why this video is called the Raptors Way Rebuild, as we know, they won a championship with not a single lottery player on their roster. So that is why this is called the Raptors Way Rebuild. So obviously this isn't a Raptors rebuild. We're going to be taking on whatever roster we randomly get here, and then we're going to trade everybody that's a lottery player on the roster, and we're going to try to win a championship with no lottery players whatsoever. So even when we get a lottery pick, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trade the pick for like a second rounder, just because like I feel like we shouldn't have anything to do with the lottery in this video. So we're going to close our eyes and scroll through this and see what team we randomly get. And I'm going to stop in 3, 2, 1, and we get the Los Angeles Lakers. So already we need to trade LeBron James and Anthony Davis, because both were #1 picks, #1 overall. Exactly. So yeah, this is going to be rough. So basically we have to trade both those guys for guys that weren't picked in the lottery. So already I'm thinking Giannis, because I think Giannis was drafted 15th overall right after the lottery. So that is the plan. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it to work, but LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. Dwight Howard, another #1 overall pick, I believe. Yes, 2004, Anthony Davis 2012, and LeBron 2003, I think. Yeah, so we have 2 or 3 #1 overall picks in this team. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna just simulate to the end of the season for this first one. It really doesn't matter what happens, obviously. Once we get in the off season, that's when the challenge starts. We're just gonna start today right now, that way everything's in order, obviously. But we're gonna go ahead and simulate to the end of this season, and let's see if we can win this team a championship the Raptors way. At the end of season #1, the Milwaukee Bucks have won the championship. Not that it really matters. Let's go ahead and get into this challenge. So we went 64-18. If you guys are really curious about the stats, I'll show them just real quickly for you. But here was the stats. So we had 27 from AD, 25 from LeBron. You guys know the deal. So let's go ahead and get right into this. Ooh, Kyle Kuzma wasn't a lottery pick. I know that for a fact. He was drafted late. So for the draft lottery, we're obviously not going to have a pick here, but we do have the 29th overall pick. So we can definitely draft somebody, which is awesome. And then staff signing, Frank Vogel will keep around. Jason Kidd will keep around, and the trainer. So the Lakers have a great staff when you start off, rebuilding them. So very good. But this is going to be no ordinary Lakers rebuild, because I'm going to be trading Anthony Davis and LeBron James. I can't even remember the time I ever did that. I probably never have done that before. Did Danny Green? What is Danny Green? Round 2, pick 16. Obviously, he's making a little too much money, though, and Kyle Kuzma 27. Caruso was undrafted, I believe, and Quinn Cook undrafted. Horton Tucker 16th in the second round. Okay, so everybody on a contract right now is good besides LeBron James, obviously. I don't even know what would pop up. Yeah, nothing's popping up right now. So let's just go in the draft and see if we can get like a steal at the end. I doubt it, but you never know. So let's see if we can get lucky. Number 29 overall, maybe like Nkongwu drops. I don't know. Probably not, though. Vernon Carey, Tyler Bay. Vernon Carey is looking pretty nice, I think. I think that's probably the best player I can take. Robert Woodard, maybe I could take him as well. Tyler Bay. I guess we'll take Vernon Carey out of Duke. He might not even stay here, so it really doesn't matter. We're just going to sim to the end on that, because the second round pick probably ain't going to help me, and we didn't have a second rounder anyway. Player options. AD declined. So Anthony Davis is a free agent. Obviously, I do want to get him back, but I can't give him a no trade clause. Because we can't keep him. So yeah, this could be interesting to see how that goes. If I don't give him a no trade clause, I'm not sure if that's going to like ruin my chances of getting him back, but we'll see what happens. So Kostas Antetokounmpo, I believe I was about to say I believe he was drafted in the second round, I think. But let's go to free agency, and we have max salary space, or we either have, let's just see if we can get Anthony Davis without obviously giving him a no trade clause. Let's see if that's the case, and we are his #1 option. So obviously Anthony Davis is going to be a huge trade piece for us. That's why I wanted him back. But what if I trade Finder to LeBron James now? Do I get an offer? Kemba Walker and Jaylen Brown, Zion Williamson. Zion's drafted #1 overall. Kemba, I'm pretty sure, was a lottery pick, so we can't do that. Yep, number 9, and Jaylen Brown also. So we can't do either of those trades, which sucks. But I guess right now all we can kind of do is just make sure we secure Anthony Davis. Like, that is #1 thing we need to happen. That way we kind of have him in order to trade him. So I'm going to make sure we get AD on the roster, and then we'll get him here. All right, so let's go ahead and trade Finder Anthony Davis, LeBron James together. No, okay, let's say Anthony Davis, nothing. Okay, LeBron, same offers. Brandon Ingram, another lottery pick. Lonzo, another lottery pick. So this is going to be a lot harder than I thought. let's go to the Bucks, and I guess we can go to team intel right now and see who's not untouchable. So I know Jokic wasn't a lottery pick. What else could we do? Zion, that's not gonna happen. I don't even know what we could do. Russell Westbrook, number 1. I know Russell Westbrook was a lottery. So was Harden, I think. I think Harden was like number 11, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go see if either one of them would fit here. Yeah, number 11 or number 3. One of my I'm never mind. Number 3 and number 4. So can't get either of them. Let's just keep looking real quick. Karl Towns, number 1 overall pick. Damian Lillard, number 5, I think. Yeah, number 6. McCollum, number 10. So Stephen Curry, number 7. Clay, number 11. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be rough. Bradley Beal, yeah, I remember him being top. Giannis, I think is the like 15, but I bet he's untouchable. Joel Embiid, number 1. What am I even gonna look at that for? All right, so this is gonna be a little bit rough. Kawhi Leonard, obviously, right outside the lottery. If we could get him, that would be amazing. So we're gonna try to get Kawhi. I think that's the best way to try to kick this off. So obviously the Clippers. Paul George, number 10. Okay, I didn't know for sure, but let's go. Let's say we offered you LeBron James for Kawhi, and we'll also give you Kyle Kuzma. This is probably not going to work, but we'll try anyway. And this is already not working. So I really need to get creative here and see what the hell I'm going to do, man. I have no idea what to do right now. There's literally no options. Everybody's untouchable right now. So what I decided is we're just going to go into the next season. And literally all I did was sign Reggie Jackson to a 2-year deal, and I re-signed Dion Waiters. That's about all I did. So that's the only 2 moves I made, and obviously getting Anthony Davis back was important. But right now, everybody's, best players are untouchable, and I don't really want to trade LeBron and Anthony Davis for bums. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, everybody is kind of like, in the offseason, no one wanted to trade any of their best players. So can we get to the trade deadline and potentially the Bucks might be like, oh, Giannis isn't untouchable? Probably not, but maybe Jokic will open up. Players like that. So that's what I'm hoping. Donovan Mitchell might open up. So that is my plan right now. We're just going to simulate to the trade deadline, see if anything opens up as far as team intel is concerned, and see if we can get somebody for LeBron and AD. But we're just going to go into this second season with this roster right now. Obviously, we still need to change things, but once we get to the trade deadline, I'm expecting to finally make our move, and hopefully we can start to get this challenge going. This is probably the toughest challenge that I've faced so far, which is kind of crazy to think about, but I also think it's the roster that I got, because LeBron James and Anthony Davis are just kind of impossible to trade right now, because obviously I want Kawhi or Giannis or Nikola Jokic or something like that, but all 3 players are untouchable and are going to be impossible to get. It's just the way it works when teams have their best players as untouchable. So unfortunately, when we go to the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, there's no way they'll trade Kawhi. And then you go to the Bucks, which is obvious. There's no way they'll trade Giannis. We got to hope that Giannis maybe falls in free agency, or maybe even Kawhi goes to free agency, and then we'll try to get him. But for now, I mean, basically we're stuck with either Jimmy Butler, Siakam, Chris Middleton, Tobias Harris, and that's not very good. But I want to make a move now. So I think Siakam is looking like the best player to get. He's only 26 years old, not making the crazy amount of money. He's only making 29, compared to like somebody making 40 million out there. So Siakam is probably going to be the guy we're going to get. Unfortunately, this is just how it's going to go. So yeah, we are going to lose a ton of value by doing this. But man, Siakam, we're going to have to get him. I kind of want to not trade my first round pick if I don't have to. I feel like that's kind of crazy, but I guess we'll have to see if we can escape without it, because we might be bad this season. And you know what? Obviously, we can't use lottery picks anyway, but now they want my... Okay, so let's say we gave you... Instead of that, let's see if we gave you Vernon Carey Jr. Would you take him instead? Okay, so we got Pascal Siakam for LeBron James. Obviously, a terrible trade, but, since we're faced with this challenge, I'm okay with it. So Siakam's basically going to be the first building block to this team, and we're going to go into the offseason and try to get better. But we're going to kind of wait and see on Anthony Davis. I don't want to trade him just yet. Obviously, I kind of want to see if Milwaukee, Denver changes their mind. I doubt they will. Maybe one of them falls in free agency and we can trade Anthony Davis right away and see what we can get for him. But for right now, there's not going to be a ton of things we can get for Anthony Davis. So I'm going to keep him right now. Let's go ahead and keep simulating and see how I finish out. And obviously, this season won't matter. But once we get into the next season, that's when we'll go full force with no lottery players. At the end of season number 2, the Los Angeles Clippers have won the championship. The wrong LA team, but I doubt, obviously, Milwaukee has changed their mind. But the best thing that could happen right now is if Giannis or Kawhi hits free agency. That would be the best case scenario if that were to happen, but we'll have to see. And we're gonna have a lottery pick as we went 36 and 46, I believe. I'm gonna go ahead and show the stats real quick, but the lottery doesn't really matter because, like I said, we're not gonna keep our lottery pick. We're just gonna trade it for free, basically. So Siakam 24 and 28 from AD. So yeah, AD is gonna have to be gone now, and now we're gonna have Siakam is gonna be maybe our best player on this team. We'll have to see how that goes. But as far as staff signing is concerned, I'm gonna go ahead and get Frank Vogel back, and then as far as assistants we can get, I'll just get Otis Newman, and we should be good. So as far as the pick we got the number 10 overall pick, but like I said earlier, we're just going to trade this pick away for free essentially. So we're just gonna go ahead and give it let's give it to like one of the worst teams in the sim usually. So we'll give it to the Hornets, I guess, because we're not going to keep our lottery pick. This is a no lottery challenge, so no point of drafting a lottery player. So let's go to the draft, and let's see if anyone's changed their mind. Like, is anyone untouchable at this point? And also I gotta check, did Giannis sign an extension? If he didn't, it is game over. Let's see if he did. He did sign an extension, so we can't get him. And then for Kawhi's about to be free agent, so that would be the best thing to happen. We get Kawhi on this team. That would be the best thing that could happen to us. So hopefully we're able to do that, but we'll see what we can do. So we're gonna get right over the draft because obviously we can't. And then let's just double check real quick to make sure. Okay, so Jokic still untouchable, obviously, and then obviously Giannis is gonna be untouchable. So yeah, so our best thing we can do right now is to probably just sign Kawhi Leonard. That's like the best thing that could happen, but he's pretty tough to get, so hopefully we can find a way to get him. But qualifying offers, we have a lot of restricted free agents, but I don't know, we'll see what happens with all of them. But as far as free agency is concerned, this is what we got. So we have LeBron James, Kawhi accepted his player option, didn't he? Oh, that sucks. LeBron's a free agent and we can't get LeBron back, obviously. All right, so Tatum, the best available one. Bam Adebayo was drafted right in the lottery. Donovan Mitchell, number 13. Tatum, Collins. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. John Collins is the best player we can get, and we don't even need a power forward. This is bad.
That's terrible.
De'Aaron Fox. All right, guys. Wow, this couldn't have gone any worse for us. I have no idea what to do at this point. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to sign John Collins or something because I have no idea what to do. So let's just offer Anthony Davis up and see what we get. So we get Zach LaVine, drafted 13th overall. LaMelo, probably a lottery pick, obviously, number 2, and Sexton was as well. Kemba and Jaylen Brown. Still wish I could take this trade because this is a great trade, but both were lottery players, so can't do it. RJ Barrett, another one. Tobias Harris wasn't. Porzingis was number 4. That would have been cool. Zion, can't get him. Anthony Edwards, Greg Brown, DeJounte Murray. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. We could get DeJounte Murray though. I don't really want to trade Anthony Davis for him, but DeJounte Murray could be interesting. We could try to get DeJounte Murray without trading Anthony Davis. That might be a decent point guard to get. He no lottery, obviously wasn't in a lottery. So if we could go ahead and maybe snag him, I don't know what would it take, but we'll try to get him. So let's go ahead and offer everything we can for him, and we'll offer even picks, man. Honestly, that would be a good point guard to get on a pretty cheap contract. They're not doing it just yet, and yeah, they're still not doing it. Okay, so wow. All right, what else can we do? Can we offer Danny Green? Okay, so they accepted that. So we got DeJounte Murray, who's probably gonna be our starting point guard. Pick number 29, so that's good. And then we don't have a shooting guard, no small forward, so Siakam, AD. So basically we kind of have a whole roster reset, so we can basically just go into free agency and do basically whatever we want, honestly. So that is going to be the plan. And Siakam obviously is under contract right now, and Anthony Davis is, but we're gonna have to trade Anthony Davis. So I just don't know where to give him to. I guess I could give him to Milwaukee for Chris Middleton, or Rudy Gobert to the Jazz. I think that's the best thing I can do right now, because Rudy Gobert was the 27th overall pick, because everybody else is going to be impossible to get, man. It sucks that I have to do this, but I think that's the best thing I can do. If I give the Jazz Anthony Davis, though, they're going to be pretty nasty.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Oh, man, this sucks. Is there any way I can snag off of them as well? Second round pick. They're not interested. Okay, can I get somebody else from you at least? Man, this sucks. I really hate the idea of doing this, but I don't really know what else to do. So we got Anthony Davis out of here for Rudy Gobert. Oh my gosh, not good, but at least we have a solid team right now. So we have Gobert, Siakam, no small forward right now, and Oni was a second rounder. So I don't know what we're gonna do with him, but at least we have, you know, Gobert, Siakam, and DeJounte Murray right now. So, and now we have 34 mil to spend. So let's see what we can do with 34 million. So shooting guard, Oladipo, second overall pick. Derek White, 29. So Derek White might be our shooting guard, which sucks so badly. Gordon Hayward, let's see, number 9, Jonathan Isaac, another lottery pick. Oubre, 15th. Oubre might not be a bad starting small forward for us. So we're gonna get Kelly Oubre, and then John Collins. Actually, we need to offer a contract as well, because if nothing else, we can always trade John Collins. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna offer John Collins a contract and see if we can get John Collins and Oubre. So we can't get both, but I think I need John Collins just so I can trade him, or I guess I could experiment with moving Collins or Siakam to small forward. I don't really know what else to do at that point, but I think we get John Collins here. I think the best thing we can do with that is we can go ahead and turn him into Chris Middleton potentially. So let's go ahead and try to do that. So John Collins, let's go ahead and try to trade you to Milwaukee for Chris Middleton. They're not going to do it straight up. We have a bunch of seconds. Don't know if that's really going to help, but we'll try it, and we'll give you Oni as well for Chris Middleton. They're not doing it. Okay, so they're not doing that. All right, so that sucks right now. We might change that. Siakam stays the same. Not ideal, but I will leave it there for now. So you have Collins, Gobert, Oni, and DeJounte Murray. So we need a shooting guard for sure. Duncan Robinson, undrafted, so I think that could be a decent back or starting shooting guard for us. So yeah, this challenge definitely is pretty tough. I was not expecting it to be this tough, but it definitely was. Another undrafted player, so I guess we'll go for both of those guys to see if we can get both of them. We get Duncan Robinson. Can we afford Boucher as well? We cannot. Okay, so never mind about him. Alex Caruso, undrafted as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get Alex Caruso back. And then Kuzma, I think we're gonna have to get him back just for the trade value purpose. So let's even get Kyle Kuzma back. Caruso, Kyle Kuzma also non-lottery pick, so we could keep him also if we want to do that. KCP, another one we'll probably get for more assets. So let's get Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And what else can we get? Kent Blazemore, Patrick McCaw, round 2. So we'll go ahead and get Patrick McCaw. We're just gonna stack up on these no lottery players, and man, I don't know if it's gonna win a championship, but it's not a bad looking team. DeJounte Murray, Duncan Robinson, Alex Caruso, Pascal Siakam, KCP, John Collins, and Rudy Gobert. It's not bad. It's not bad at all by any means, but I think we could definitely be better than this. Let's see if we get a first for Oni, maybe even 2 potentially. Let's see if we can do that. 2 picks from Sacramento, down for that. And let's go ahead and just sign more players that we could potentially get more picks for, like Taylor Horton Tucker. He wants a bag, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him. So now what we can do with Taylor Horton Tucker is we can go ahead and try to flip him for more picks. More picks from the Knicks. We'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll have more picks to potentially try to get Chris Middleton. If we get Chris Middleton without trading John Collins, that would be ideal. We maybe trade him Kuzma. So let's go to see if we can do that. Chris Middleton and Kyle Kuzma. All right, let's see if we can offer all the picks we just got. So that's an unprotected pick from the Knicks. So that's got some value. All right, let's offer 2022. Not doing it just yet. Let's go ahead and offer a 2023 pick and a 2023. Okay, they're not doing that. All right, this is a lot to give for Chris Middleton, but at this point, we really have no choice. So let's go KCP. They're not doing it just yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, what else can we do? Patrick McCaw. Wow, Chris Middleton is this tough to get? That's a lot to get for Chris Middleton. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so it's not going to work right now. So, I mean, this team right now as it stands isn't bad, but it's not great either by any means. Draymond, I know, was another non-lottery player, but if we look at our team right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need like one more center, which could be Boban, which I think I assume Boban wasn't a lottery player. I don't think he was. And yeah, he went undrafted. So we're gonna get Boban Marjanovic, and I think that's gonna wrap it up for now. That's gonna be our last free agent signing. But guys, don't be surprised if I stop at the trade deadline, because I'm not sold on this team just yet. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great either. So we'll have to see how it goes. But for now, this is going to be our non-lottery team. And we're going to make sure everybody, 29th overall, Duncan Robinson undrafted, Alex Caruso undrafted. We all know that. KCP was number 8. Oh, I need to change that. Okay, so we can't keep KCP. So let's make sure we get Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out of here. We could definitely just trade him for picks if we need to. Roberson, 26 overall, but they want Boban. I can't trade that much depth. Furkan Korkmaz, another one where they want Scotty Lewis. Would definitely be trade value. Terrence Ross, they still want my backup center, which I can't give away right now. Joe Harris was a second rounder, so I guess that would be better, a better backup small forward. So I guess we can go Joe Harris here, and I think we'll roll with that. So making sure, again, Duncan Robinson undrafted, Caruso undrafted, McCaw, second rounder, Siakam, 27th overall, I think, John Collins, 19th, Kyle Kuzma, 27th, Rudy Gobert, 27th, and Boban undrafted. So yeah, we have a non-lottery team right now. So Guys, let's see how this next season goes. I have no idea what to expect, but that was kind of rough. But hopefully this team is somewhat decent and we can at least maybe win a championship. I have no idea, but we might stop at the trade deadline to make changes, but we'll see. If we're doing well, I won't do anything. If we're doing bad, or if we're just doing all right, I might stop and make a trade.
2 hours later.
At the end of season number 2, Luka Doncic is your most valuable player. Bol Bol is your rookie of the year. Spencer Dinwiddie is your 6th man. Anthony Davis, defensive player. Actually, I think this is season number 3, if I'm not mistaken. Technically, it's season number 3. So, yeah, Anthony Davis is on the Utah Jazz now, defensive player of the year. So, yeah, obviously that is because of us. But here's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team. So let's go look at what we got going on. I did see Murray on the all-defensive second team, but we went 49-33, which isn't bad. So I'm pretty happy we at least made the playoffs, if nothing else. But 25 from Siakam, 22 from John Collins, and 16 from DeJounte Murray, and 8 assists. 12 from Kyle Kuzma, 11 and 10 from Gobert, Robinson 11, Joe Harris 7, and Caruso 7, and Boban 5. So yeah, not bad, but let's go ahead and see what we got. We get to play Anthony Davis and the Jazz. Awesome. And they got Donovan Mitchell as well. So yeah, this isn't looking very good. They got Rodney Hood back on the Jazz as well. So yeah, not very excited for this matchup, but here's our rotation. We have Murray, Caruso, Siakam, Collins, Gobert, Duncan Robinson, Kuzma, Joe Harris, and Boban. So yeah, not excited for this matchup at all, honestly, but you know what? Maybe we might surprise some people. Let's see if we can beat them. We're up 1-0 to start. Good start to the series. We're up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? Oh my gosh, we're gonna at least beat the Jazz. I'll take that W. We swept the Utah Jazz. Okay, I will take that. As long as we're not eliminated in the first round, I will take that. But unfortunately, we get to play the Los Angeles Clippers in the second round, which is probably going to be the end of us. Let's see what they got. They got Kawhi, Paul George, Montrezl, McConnell, Zubac, Patrick Beverly, Landry Shamet. Yeah. I mean, Kawhi and Paul George, that's going to be tough, but you never know. We might beat them. I don't know. I thought we were going to lose to, honestly, the Jazz, but I guess not. So let's see what happens. Maybe we can surprise the Clippers. We're up 1-0. They even it up. Can we go up 2-1? We do. Can we go up 3-1? Oh my gosh. Can we do this? 3-2? We're in the Western Conference Finals. Oh my, I was not expecting to beat the Clippers, but we did. Okay, so this isn't a bad team, but I just didn't, like, there's really no number 1 option here, because obviously I don't think Siakam could be a number 1 option on a championship team. That's just me personally, but maybe I'm wrong. Gobert, another one, obviously. And then Collins, I don't know, will ever be a number 1 option. Murray could be one day potentially, but his offensive game is not all there, so probably not. But we get to play the Dallas Mavericks, who do have the MVP and Luka Doncic, but maybe we could beat them. I don't know. We just beat the Clippers. They do have Wiggins, Porzingis, and Luka, so that could be tough. But you know what? I'm happy we made it to the West Conference Finals, if nothing else. That is awesome that we at least made it here. But we are down 2-1. Let's go to Simcast, because I want to try to see if we were just to go all in on this, can we win and beat the Mavericks here? I don't know if we'll be able to, but it looks like we might win this game. And we do 105-125, so we do even the series. Now we're going back home to, or we're going back to Dallas. So let's see if we can win another one. If we can win this game, this could be huge. We might be able to make it to the NBA Finals. We let them come back in the end. Oh, we lost by 1 point. Okay, Simcast the end. We're at home for this one. If we do lose, no hard feelings. Honestly, I'm so glad we at least got to the Western Conference Finals after trading Anthony Davis and LeBron James. So it looks pretty good, but they might come back and beat us. They do not. So we're going to a Game 7. This could be big, guys. Can we beat the Mavericks in Game 7 to make it to the NBA Finals? That would be huge, because then that would mean we might win a championship. But let's see. We start out big. It is a pretty close game. 95-110. It looks like we're going to lose in 7 here. 101-123, or 103-123. I'm happy we at least made it to the West Conference Finals and pushed the Mavericks to 7 games. I'm happy with that. I think I'm ending it here. This video has been going on for a little bit longer than I wanted to. So the Dallas Mavericks win in 6 games over the Brooklyn Nets. So congratulations to Dallas. But I'm happy with the team we had. Just to recap: Siakam, Gobert, John Collins, Murray, Kuzma, Duncan Robinson, Joe Harris, Caruso. Not bad at all, man. Honestly, after all that mess, honestly, this video just felt so... It just felt like I was doing such a bad job at this, but we at least made it to the West Conference Finals and 1 game away from the NBA Finals. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your challenges down in the comment section below. But this Crushables, I'm saying peace.